YouTube. So I found this app where I can do reactions. So today, because I was gonna do my 10 things I'm obsessed with, but I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow. But I'm doing a reaction video today, dropping today, about Japan Universal Studios. Shout out to my best friend, Pepsi. I love you so much for giving me this idea to do it, because my channel is about variety, and that's what I want to do, is variety. So without further ado, since I couldn't do my intro on my reaction video, let's get started. What is this about?
Universal Studios Japan may very well be the best Universal Studios park in the world. Whilst it doesn't have the tram tour or history of Hollywood, or the expansive resort of Orlando, it does feature a great mix of exclusive attractions, spectacular entertainment, and crowd favourites that have been killed off elsewhere in the world. The park even manages to have both Jaws and Harry Potter living together harmoniously. Whilst the language barrier may be daunting to some people, it is easy to see why this park has been voted for the last few years as TripAdvisor's #1 theme park in Japan.
How do they do that?
Definitely worth a visit.
How do they do that with these dinosaurs? Like, how do they do that?
Disney Sea. For Review Time, I'm Luke, and this is our
shout out to Review Time.
Universal Studios Japan.
Shout out to Review Time.
8 a.m. Universal Studios Japan has a great selection of rides that can be ridden by the whole family,
that's Sesame Street,
as well as some rides that will be the favorite for any young ones in your family.
Sesame Street.
Now, the main children's rides are contained to a massive section called Universal Wonderland, which features 3 distinct areas filled with some of your children's favorite IPs, including Sesame Street, Hello Kitty, and Snoopy with the rest of the Peanuts characters. This area features a number of off-the-shelf kiddie rides that have some great theming elements to really make them shine.
Look at that Snoopy ride. I'll probably get on that one.
Is also a huge,
I'm a big kid. I probably would.
Around
excuse me.
Which replaced Back to the Future the ride at this park. Now this area is
filled with mayhem,
a spinner flat ride, and a ton of cute food, drink,
that's me.
Merchandise, and photo
That's always me when I go to amusement park.
One of my favorite rides in the world, and a perfect stepping stone ride for getting your kids onto bigger, more thrilling attractions, The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man, is also at the park. Though, luckily I already knew the storyline well, as the ride is completely in Japanese. We also experienced a recently opened Curious George Pepper's Ghost Show, which had some really cool effects.
Oh, that looks cool.
But went completely over our head as Westerners. Thrill ride.
I won't get on that.
9 out of 10.
Never I can't get on no thrill rides.
There's a great mix of thrill rides throughout
take me to the amusement park, and I will not go.
Favorites, and a selection of rides exclusive to here. Hollywood Dream the ride is a really great, fun, smooth experience, but
I'm pretty sure, but guess what? I ain't getting on that.
And worth the extra wait time, in my opinion.
Can't make me.
If you just experience it once. This ride also lets you pick your choice of Michael Jackson in your ears. My favorite ride has to... Japan is the only place in the world you can still ride Jaws, and it's still a spectacular experience.
Now I might get on that.
Hopefully it is here to stay for a long time. And it's great to see Harry Potter and Jaws living together in the same park.
Okay.
The Flying Dinosaur Coaster is
I will not get on that.
Overly intense experience.
Can't pay me $1 million to get on no ride like that. I done seen Final Destination. I ain't getting on nothing.
To Jurassic Park River Adventure next door. There is also the same Harry Potter area as most other Universal parks, featuring Hogsmeade, Flight of the Hippogriff, and Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. Experiences. 9 out of 10. Universal Studios Japan features a ton of special events that take place throughout the year, including Winter Wonderland and Halloween Horror Nights. Now, the last 2 times I have visited have been during the hotter months of the year, which have featured Japan Cool Summer, which in 2017 featured a really fun Monster Hunter The Real experience, which was like a real-life video game and was a lot of fun, and a completely unique
them fries look good in the back, though. Don't lie.
In 2018, when we went, I also got to ride my first ever VR coaster, which took over Space Fantasy the Ride.
I was not ready for that
cool
one.
Experience, but it did give
Japan
me a bit
do
of
too much.
I've never felt
Japan does
before.
too much. But I
Whilst
would
a lot
go
of the
to that
special
Universal
attractions
Studios
and
right there,
entertainment throughout
but
the
I would
seasons
not
are
get
only
on
offered
roller
in
coaster.
Japanese, they are still a completely unique experience I strongly recommend trying. And don't worry if you come in
Ooh, that
summer
look
because
good.
there's plenty of
Ooh.
chances to get wet throughout various shows, street parades, and pop-up installations.
Okay.
Entertainment. 8 out of 10. Entertainment for me is what can really make or break a great theme park experience. And I'm happy to say Universal Studios Japan features an amazing selection of shows to see. This park keeps alive its Beetlejuice's Graveyard Review, which is great because it's one of my favorite theme park shows in the world. You can't beat the high energy fun this show provides.
I love
And the
Beetlejuice.
Japanese version may even be the best one, taking place in a full-scale theater, which is a great escape from the summer humidity
Now I will watch that.
or the winter chill. Waterworld is also featured here, which is one of the best stunt shows in the world.
Couldn't do
no
it.
matter how tacky the storyline is.
Oh no.
There has also recently been a new night
Now
parade
that I will
debut,
watch.
which is a really great experience. And if you sit in the right areas, the projection
That would scare
mapping
me.
on the buildings really
And I know
does
it's not.
make
I know
this
dinosaurs aren't real,
experience
but that would
pop.
scare me.
I can see parades featuring projection mappings on the buildings around the parade route really being the future of parade entertainment. Staff. 8 out of 10. The staff at Universal Studios Japan are great as expected. The people of Japan are incredibly welcoming and friendly and will always try their best to help you out. Their understanding of English seems to be a little less than that at the Tokyo Disney Resort, but it's still easy enough to do everything you need, such as ask for directions, order food, or buy merchandise. Theming. 8 out of 10. The front half of Universal Studios Japan has an almost identical layout to Universal Studios Orlando, featuring the same Hollywood, New York, and San Francisco themed areas, which are all great once you get past the big soundstage-style warehouses at the entrance to the park. The Wizarding World of Harry Potter is as
I will go there.
spectacularly themed as always. It requires
Shout out to
a
my
rather
coworker
long
because she
walk
got
through
a
an area of dense foliage to
tattoo
get to the
of a
land,
Harry Potter
which
quote.
creates an even deeper sense of immersion. Jurassic Park is also really nicely themed, but unfortunately suffers from having safety nets all over the area now since the addition of flying dinosaurs,
Oh dang.
which even makes it hard to get a nice shot of the classic Jurassic Park gate.
But I will not get on that ride though.
Merchandise. 7 out of 10. The merchandise here is very clearly designed to appeal to a Japanese market.
Yeah,
I'm sure
because
everyone will be able to find something great to
my
take home and
opinion,
remember their trip
it's
with.
okay. Japan does a
Merchandise
little bit
selection
too
is
much
wide
with their
and covers a great
with their
variety of
merchandise,
IPs.
but
Just be aware though that certain
I might
items
just
seem
buy
to be
that
exclusive to certain
what is that?
stores.
That Elmo
So if
shirt
you
or
see
that
something
Cookie
you want,
Monster shirt right
maybe
there.
grab it while you can.
I'll
to
probably buy that.
Save you hunting for it later. This does also, unfortunately, mean that there is not a lot of specific merch for the resort, and more just generic character merch featuring the IPs within the park.
Yeah, I noticed
You
that.
can occasionally find a really nice resort-specific item, but it can often feel like finding a needle in a haystack.
Right.
Don't worry though. You can get your family any of the abundances of little snack and biscuit packs that seem to be everywhere
Biscuit
in Japan.
packs. Really?
Affordability. 8 out of 10.
Now how much is it gonna
At
cost?
first glance, Universal Studios Japan
Besides me
is
traveling, of
incredibly
course.
cheap pleasant for
How
the day,
cheap?
with a one-day ticket only costing around $70 US. Of course, as this is a Universal
I
Studios
wish I would.
park, you can expect the normal inclusion of Express Pass. Though, interestingly,
To me, that's
they
not
have a
cheap
ton of
because
different
all
tiers
that
of
traveling you have
Express
to do,
Pass
and then you have to
that
pay
each
additional
allows you to ride
$70 for each
certain
person.
attractions only once.
That's not cheap
They
at
do
all.
also have a tendency to overestimate wait times, so the Express Pass may not be as needed as you may think at first. Merchandise was also relatively
Minion bites.
expensive, with things like a
Little
simple t-shirt
cupcakes?
often
Aw.
costing upwards of $40 US. But thankfully, food was affordable, allowing
That's
you to
cute.
try out a ton
That's
of
a cute
different
little
food
cupcake.
options, even if you're on a budget. Now, one upcharge
Yes, I'm
experience
definitely
we
on a
did
budget.
purchase was the VIP seating for the brand new Night Parade, Universal Spectacle Night Parade. This was around $15, but gets you an amazing spot to view the parade and all of
$15
the
is not bad.
associated projection mapping.
Excuse me.
And ultimately, I feel it was worth the price tag, especially if you only
$15
get
is
one
not
chance
bad.
to see this parade. Also, if you're coming internationally, I would recommend taking advantage of the 1.5-day ticket that is available on some websites such as Klook. This allowed us to get everything done, including many re-rides, at a more leisurely pace. Got us in at 3 p.m. on the first day, and for the entire day the day after. Atmosphere. 8 out of 10.
Now the atmosphere.
The park has an awesome atmosphere.
That's beautiful.
Like most Japanese parks we have visited.
That is beautiful. That is a painting right
there.
there.
Having a great time, and that rubs off on you as a guest. Looking around and seeing tons of smiling faces, even when waiting in a massive line, really makes you appreciate how lucky you are to be visiting a theme park and allowing yourself to be absorbed into its world. Just be aware that Japanese guests will wait a long time for almost everything.
I see.
So if you really want to see a show from a good seat,
I see.
make sure you grab your spot in the line early and come prepared to spend a lot of your day standing around in queues.
I couldn't go because
services.
Too many
8
people.
out of 10. Even though most of the shows and attractions are in Japanese, it is easy enough to find your way around and do everything, even as an English-speaking guest.
Okay.
Just be aware that English maps and times guides are only available at guest relations, which is on the left-hand side as you enter.
It's actually not that bad.
Guest relations is also
And
your
I'll give my
best bet
opinion
for
later.
finding a team member who speaks fluent English if you ever get stuck. Universal Studios Japan will often also open the gates up around 15 minutes before the advertised opening time. We recommend getting to the gates around an hour before opening and having a game plan
An hour?
for attractions you want to rush to first.
See.
On our last visit, we managed to ride
So many
Flying
people,
Dinosaur,
man.
Spider-Man, Jaws, and Jurassic
But that's
Park
big enough.
before the park had even been
That's a
open
big
for an
Universal
hour
Studios.
by rushing straight to the back of the park first. Final thoughts. Universal Studios Japan is probably my favorite Universal Studios theme park.
I bet.
Though it doesn't have the historical tram tour of Hollywood or the expansive resort of Orlando, it does have a ton of unique experiences that make it a must-visit theme park destination.
Yeah, variety.
This park's future is also looking extra
Super
exciting.
Nintendo World.
With Universal Studios Japan being the first place in the world
That looks
to open
interesting.
their Super Nintendo World.
I think I'm making a trip.
Universal Studios Japan gets a final score of 81 out of 100. I'm Luke Carroll, and this is Review Time.
That video was way too long, but I'll give it an 8 out of 10 as well, because I don't get on those thrill rides. I don't do that, like I said in my video. I'm more of a ground person. I will get on those kiddie rides and I will have the best time of my life. But anyway, shout out to my best friend again, Pepsi, and go like, share, subscribe, comment of any more reaction videos you would like me to do, and I would gladly do it since I have this app and it's so easy. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.